How's
What's
everybody
up?
doing?
Man, I need to start getting cigars for this.
But that's
We know what you're smoking. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, guys. So how's everybody's week? How is everybody doing?
Busy, bro. Busy.
Busy good way or busy like just running around doing nuances?
A little bit of both. I worked a couple days this week, so that shit definitely kept me busy.
Good.
And honestly, I was tired after this week. Thursday, I was down for the count.
Why?
Uh,
You okay?
yeah, just I actually tried to stay active instead of just passive at work. Trying to have
Oh,
a
okay.
better attitude overall. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it actually helped, and I started working out crazy again. I did two-hour workouts this week, so I was pretty pumped. Yes, sir. I was
Damn.
slacking on them for a bit. Like I was still doing like 45-minute workouts, hour workouts, but I didn't feel like the same. But started trying to get into it heavy. I'm actually going to work out once we're done with this.
Oh, okay. Good stuff. Good shit. That's awesome.
Yes, sir.
What about you, brother? Tell me what's good.
Same shit, dog. Just stupid shit at work, dog. Because now I'm the supervisor, so he's like, "Oh, stay busy," but then I'll keep the dudes busy, and then he's like, "Nah, I didn't want him doing that," and I'm like, "Out here, then, bro. If you were out here telling me what I should tell him, so I'll just keep him busy." All right, so I kept him busy. We're organizing shit, and my boss comes out, "Nah, what's going on out here?" Bro, you told me to keep busy, dog. But I'm doing.
He wanted to keep him busy, but not busy.
Yeah, keep him busy doing shit he wants them to do, but he doesn't tell them what he wants them to do. So, I
Yep.
don't.
Got you in a hard place, huh?
Yeah, and then I'm always the bad guy when I go tell people stuff because, oh my god. And because I know everyone got your stimmy last week, I was all, you got stimmy money, pay me or get the fuck out of my face. I know you, they're like, oh, we're dead broke. I was like, man, you spent the stimmy that quick? It's only Monday.
It's Monday.
You know what I'm saying? Damn, boy, you got it probably Friday, Saturday, maybe Sunday. You already spent it.
Some people don't wait, bro. Amazon's
Hey.
instant. Boom, 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 boom. Buy this.
You
I can
never
buy
know who
this.
bought a car last week, bro.
Hey.
Well, then get it registered, park it correctly. I won't be. You know what I'm saying? Have everything legit and you won't see me.
What you don't see, you don't know, huh?
Exactly.
Oh, shit. Just dropped all kinds of ash on me.
Let's see.
Anyhow.
Twerking
That's
and work, selling houses above asking price.
Yeah, that one we actually were working on it for the past month because we had to wait 91 days for it to be able to sell again because they just bought it in December. And I'm sorry, I'm like completely like white. I don't know why my camera's doing that, but yeah, I had the buyers and we bought that same house on like the early December.
Yeah.
And they inherited another house, so they asked me like, dude, like we can't keep this house, we got to sell it. I have no reason to. So I said, all right, let's figure it out. So did all the background, and I couldn't sell the house until another 91 days because of the FHA rules and laws. And once that got taken care of, we put it back on the market, and we banked on hoping that it would sell over asking price just because of the way things are. That way that they can at least break even, because they obviously weren't in the house for long enough to build enough equity. So it was a hard position, but we accomplished the mission.
That's good shit.
Hey, let me ask you something, Eli.
Yeah.
You had to sell the house.
Why do you have to wait so long to sell a house like that?
Just the lending portion of it. They want the person to be in the house at least 90 days.
Okay. So it's all finance at that point.
I don't know how it all works, but I just know the rules and we play by them.
Gotcha.
But yeah, they just said it's a standard rule. Even like when you buy and flip houses, you can't sell a house under FHA until 90 days, just because that's the rule. I don't know what it is, but I guess I should do a little bit more background. I'll do that for the next time we go around, and I'll have an answer for you.
Cool. Appreciate that.
All right, so now we're gonna be talking about stimmies. What to do with your stimmy? This
Yes,
goes out to
sir.
everybody out there wanting to know, different things you can do with your stimmy instead of being that person that spends it all and that one day that you get
Gone.
it. I mean, unless you have to, right? Unless it's necessary. You're backed up on bills. You owe some people some money, and now you got this cash. You might as well just pay your dues, pay the man,
Yes, sir.
get it taken care of. So I don't know. I mean, you guys tell me what's one thing you guys would are planning to spend your stimmy on or spend your stimmy on or good ideas to spend your stimmy on.
So I split my stimmy in four actually. 350. Went to savings right away. Didn't even see that.
Good.
350. Planning on spending on me. I've spent probably about 75 of it. One of the things being Chipotle. You know what I mean? I was a little hungry, dog.
They get you at Chipotle, bro.
Yes, sir. And then the other half I did straight to bills.
Oh, good. That's a good way to spend it for sure. Bills is, I say, if it's one thing you can spend money like that on is bills
Mm-hmm.
or trying to get out of debt for sure.
I like it.
That's a good way. And then put some money to yourself too. Save it like that. Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Or or buy yourself something nice. Reward yourself a little bit. Why not?
Yeah.
exactly.
I think that's cool. I think that's freaking awesome. Cause I mean, like you said earlier, you can spend it on all kinds of dumb stuff right away up front and be like, where the hell did all this money go?
And I mean, the second stimulus, the $600 one, I'll be honest, that one I wasn't as responsible with. You know what I mean? I was just like, hey, I got a little, yeah, exactly. Me as LB right now. I was like, I got some extra cash. Screw it, let's do it.
Balling up. Hey, they're lucky the strip clubs weren't like fully open like that, bro. Cause I'm sure you would have spent it all on strippers.
Shit, I don't know about
I'm
that.
just
I think
kidding.
that's my homie LB over there, bro.
Jason's like, I'd rather try to like take him on a date and really get something than just man, he sees the big picture of that.
Brother would have went and got the stimmy all in ones.
Yes, sir. Talk about gone the next day.
Ain't
Right?
nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with a little bit of fun.
Exactly.
What you spend your stimmy on, brother?
So like I got my taxes like 2 weeks ago, so I was gonna like, oh, if I get that stimulus, I'm gonna pay bills. Well, I already paid all my bills with my fucking taxes.
Nice.
So I
Good.
went like last Saturday when it kicked in, I bought like 6 shares of Nike. Dude, it was like one like 20, so like 120, 130. This week it already hit 145. So I'm like,
There you
cool.
go.
Jeez, nice.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, whew, I'm already, but like, and Nike stocks consistently go up. It's a good stock to buy because everyone's always buying Nike. Anytime they're controversial, and people are on either side are still gonna buy Nike. I also put $1,000 to savings.
Good.
Hard because I was like,
Yeah.
hate saving money, but I should save money. And then I bought my race car.
There you go. What kind of
Oh
car?
yeah.
It's an Audi A4. It has bigger cams, bigger injectors. It has a front top-mounted intercooler. Has
Turbo. Dang.
Oh,
Look at
shit.
you.
rims itself were like $1,500. My boss said, I don't know, don't care. It looks pretty. It goes fast.
I like it.
Good for you. Awesome. Good stuff. Reward yourself after the fact that you went and bought or invested your money in yourself and in some stocks. That's some good stuff right there.
Like good decisions. And I was like, all right, let's be an idiot because I'm you know what I mean? Like, why'd you buy a race car? You already have a car. And I'm like, but I don't have a race car.
Exactly.
But like they
That-
exactly don't see the background of that, of like I've already set myself up to be better in like a better financial state than I was previously to buy.
Good stuff. No, that's good.
Get me on, brother.
Me, honestly, I didn't even know if I got a stimmy or not.
Damn, bank account looking like that. Woo!
No,
Jeez, bro.
here's my thought. I like to play like I like to handle my life and my marriage like similar like a business. We each understand the role. I'm not good with money like that. I'll go and buy 10 race cars and they all are junk. None of them work. But my wife keeps it in line and I tell her I'll work. I'll be the Clydesdale all day. I'll work. I'll be the workhorse. I'll go to work. You just make sure that this workhorse can keep on going, and whatever
All
this
right.
workhorse needs, we make sure that I can get it, and we do a pretty good job. But I think if I had a chance to like really spend it like that, I'd probably and I probably did. I just don't know it because I spent some money on the business and I bought some business stuff, marketing, advertising, all that kinds of things.
Nice.
So I spent it on the business more than anything. If I spent it on something, my wife was like, spend it on this. I know she paid a lot on bills, to get ahead and pay a couple months ahead. That way we don't have to worry about it, just in case if shit hits the fan.
Yeah.
Because I told her, if you're gonna spend the stimmy money on anything, spend it on bills. Get ahead. That way, the money that we do get, we can, pay ourselves back, do different things
Mhm.
with it. That way, we don't have to be dependent on, oh, that the mortgage is due and we don't got the money, or this is due and we don't got the money. No, it just paid towards bills, and I'm sure that's what she did. I'm 100% positive that's probably what she did, but I'm sure she put a little aside for herself, the kids and anything that I need for the business, because I don't spend money like that. If
No.
anything that I spend my money on is the business and try to build more stuff like that. But even at that, bro, I stay pretty cheap and resourceful and make sure that I don't spend a whole lot
Yeah.
Okay.
because I definitely could get out of hand too. I spend
Definitely.
race car money on business.
Yeah.
But shit, I was just thinking, you guys made a good point of saving it, and I think that if you were gonna save your money, I think you guys should open like an IRA
Yeah. So
and
that's
use
what
that money to open up an IRA.
your mom was telling me to put it in like they're called like CDs or some shit. It's like you
Yeah,
put it and like depending on how much money you put it in there, because she works at the bank, it'll give you like a percentage, like every month. You know what I mean? It'll be like
Okay.
it'll add to it every month, and then you can pull that fucker out in 6 months. They don't let you touch that fucker for 6 months at
yeah.
all. So it'll build that, and so she's like, after that, then you buy another one with that same money that you made off of it. You buy another one, and then you just keep fucking snowballing that.
Yeah.
That's some good stuff. I heard about those kinds of things. I don't know a whole lot about them, but I've heard that some people make some pretty good money off of that.
Yeah, she's had people that like that come into the bank. She's a member service officer that like have made millions of dollars doing that. They just keep, boom, I'm not gonna spend it. I haven't had it for 6 months. Let me just reinvest it again and reinvest it again, and then boom,
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy 2 of them. I'm gonna buy 3 of them. I'm gonna buy like stocks, but it's not stocks. You know?
Double up.
Yes, sir.
3 or 4 times.
Yeah,
No, I
exactly.
think that's awesome. I think it'd be a good way to spend your money right there on the CDs,
Yeah,
IRA. Dump it into those kinds of things, stocks. I
yeah.
think you guys did the right move. I'm really proud of you guys for doing that because shit, I didn't even buy stocks. I'll be honest with you guys, I don't even own a stock.
No.
Mm-mm. I mean, I have my 401k from the dealership and stuff, but I'm not like really active in like stocks. I don't get them a whole lot.
Yeah. See, that's what you
I
should. At retirement is buy stocks, because then it's not they're not gonna hit you with the taxes at the end of the fucking year, like when you pull it out.
Yeah,
And it's
I
money
guess I
you're not seeing anyways. You're not like, it's not mindful, so you're like, it's not even like you're missing it.
because you don't see it.
Yeah, you've never seen it. Like it's just
yeah.
there, but you don't. And for how many, like what, 20 years, 30 years, you can't even touch it. So you might as well put it in something that you're not gonna see or fucking touch for another 30 years, but it's also doubling its money, tripling its money. Well, you're not even working for it. Like I said, like I bought the stocks at 120, 130, something like that, and it already increased to
As long
145.
as you play it smart, though,
Yeah,
like you still got to play the game of the
yeah,
stock market.
yeah. Well, that's why I bought like the safe stocks. I knew
Yeah, I agree. Just expensive.
I'm like, damn, I should have bought it 3 years ago, and it was $89.
Same thing with Bitcoin, man. I had actually one of the guys that was commenting in the live that we did a while back, Zach.
Yeah, I seen that.
Um, I've known him for years. Met him at UNM, and I remember this as a freshman. He started talking about Bitcoin,
Yeah.
and he like brought it up. I was like, dang, I've never heard of it. And now Bitcoin is like crazy, crazy, bro. What is it at 60, 62 or something like that?
Dumb money, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
bro. Like to think if I would have put money back back in the day when I was a freshman, 2013, into Bitcoin, what it would be worth right now.
Yeah.
You make a lot of money off of that.
Mm-hmm.
I never understood it. I knew I had the idea when it was starting to come up, and I actually like heard it from Nipsey when he did the whole interview of like investing in crypto, and I had a couple
Yeah.
of homies doing that kind of thing, but uh, I didn't get it. Like I'm the type of person, if I don't understand it, I won't do it. Like if it doesn't make sense to me or I don't know how to do it, then I can't put my money there, because now I'm just throwing money at shit. And if it works, I guess it works. But obviously it works, right? I knew a couple of people who bought Bitcoin at 12 grand,
Now
and
look
they
at it.
said, yeah, and they said, you know, I only have 2 or 3 Bitcoins, but now 2 or 3 Bitcoins, bro,
They triple their money on each Bitcoin.
Mm-hmm.
more than that.
You know what I'm saying? That's dope.
Yeah, that's nuts.
You got to think of the bigger picture, like, and that's my problem that I have my entire life is that I'm just like right now, it's like looking at the elephant metaphor.
Yeah.
You're that,
Yeah,
and you don't know what the hell it is, but you keep taking this back and you see what the fuck it is.
Safe money
yeah.
don't make money.
Exactly.
Well, no, it doesn't. Scare money don't make money, and that's a big one. My brother-in-law Adrian always tells me, and we get this from the casino reference. He says, "Scare money don't make money," but it's true with even life, like in general. Like
Mm-hmm.
if you're not willing to risk it and put it out there, you never know, and you might lose your ass, but dude, you might also win big, super big, and you got to be willing to take those risks. And sometimes you can do all that, like the calculated risk, and make sure that you're not going to lose a whole lot. Like you don't want to go and bet the whole house
Yeah.
on, just something. You want to take a portion of it and, watch it grow slowly, like you guys said.
Yeah.
Be smart with it.
Yeah. You
be
don't.
be safe and risky at the same time.
Yeah. You never want to gamble something you're not willing to lose.
Yeah.
Like you
Yeah.
don't.
Oh yeah.
I like
Housing your
that.
house. If you have $1,000 to lose, you're like, cool. I'm comfortable betting that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah,
Right.
because you can have millions of dollars and go bet millions of dollars and lose millions of dollars. But here's the other side to that coin. If you're betting millions of dollars on something, you probably have millions of dollars to fucking throw like that,
Yeah.
And at that point, it's like like that Jeff Bezos reference that they use a lot. Him spending the equivalent of us spending $1 is like him spending, hundreds of thousands of dollars.
That's all.
I think that's crazy.
It's just like I was saying the other. Billionaires lose millions to make billions. Millionaires
Yeah.
thousands to make millions. Like you
Mhm.
have to be okay with losing shit to make shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I never like thought of that. Like exactly like Jeff. You know how much money Jeff Bezos probably lost to get to where he's at? Millions and billions of dollars. But he's also made that in return.
Yeah.
And like Elon Musk, like, I have so much money. Let's just try to make our own spaceships. Fuck NASA. And they're willing to gamble those millions and billions of dollars because if it does turn into like and it's successful, how much money do you think they're gonna make off of that?
A lot, bro.
Billions, bro.
Yep.
I could get them to trillionaire status, and they're okay with gambling that. But they also have that to gamble.
Mm-hmm.
So
You got to be smart with it.
Government's money because it wasn't mine. You know what I mean?
Well,
It's
no, that's true. That's true. The money was never yours to begin with. So use their money. OPM, other people's money. Use their money. And I had a similar conversation with one of my clients because they were thinking of using all their money to buy a house. And I said, there's two ways you can look at it, and it's all depending on what your next move is and what you're trying to do. I said, one, you can go first time home buyers program and have, yes, 2 mortgages, because you'll have the first mortgage, which is the whole house, and the second mortgage, which is a first time home buyers program, which they give you 8 grand towards closing costs and down payment, and you'll have to pay them back. But then you're not using all of your own money, all of your capital. You're only putting down $500, or maybe $1,500, including inspections and appraisal. That way you can use that money towards something else, and you can recoup that through the equity of the house. It might
Mm-hmm.
take longer, but it's all depending what you want to do. Do you want to avoid PMI, where you put 20% down and now you're not having to worry about recouping that money. You already got the equity up front. It's all depending. And me personally, I like to use other people's money because then I can take my own money at that moment in time and use it towards something else. That way, if an opportunity comes, right? I don't know. Sorry, it's freezing out here. I'm in the shade, bro. I'm like fucking shivering. I ain't got no shoes on, no nothing.
Jeez, dog.
I didn't think it was that cold. But no, you can take that money that you have and use it towards something else.
Or
If an
reinvest
opportunity
it in
comes,
itself.
yeah, you guys come and hit me up with a business opportunity. It's like, yeah, I can fully act on that versus saying, oh, I got all my money tied up in this house
Yeah.
and hit me up in 5 years. Well, 5 years, that opportunity isn't there anymore.
Now you're double dipping. You have your investments in the equity, and then you have your investments in the company, the business opportunity.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
instead of all your eggs sitting in one basket, you have boom, boom, boom here, there.
Yep. And that's another conversation too, Rob. Putting all your eggs in one basket, you don't want to do that. But it's funny because I was having this conversation with my grandpa this morning, and he was saying, a lot of people want to do a lot of different things all at once, but never end up doing anything because you're too busy trying to do this one thing, and then you say, I can't do this thing because I'm over here doing this thing, but I can't do this thing because I'm over here trying to do these two other things, versus just focusing on that one thing and making that one thing grow. You're too busy and making excuses of not growing something because you're too busy everywhere else.
Yeah.
Your head's not in the game, you're not focused, and you're not doing what is necessary in order to make that one thing grow, and then be like, okay, this thing is self-sufficient, I got this, down to the T, and I don't have to be there 100%. Now I can go do something else, and then you focus on that, one thing at a time. But with like investments, like investment opportunities, like stocks, that's money working by itself. You don't have to do a whole lot for that to make you money. It's going to take longer, but it's the long run. That's the long game. And that's a perfect game to play all the time because it's about longevity. You're not going to get rich up front, but
Yeah.
20, 30 years down the road, bro, you're banking it. You're banking cash. In all reality, 20, 30 years isn't that long. And, 20, 30 years, somebody retires in that time frame. And in our age group, 27, 20, even 25 years, I'll be retired in my 50s, bro. I still have a lot of life to live. I'll be a grandpa doing all kinds of crazy shit with my grandkids. That at that point I can travel, do whatever I want, and have that money and not have people tell me what to do.
Yeah.
And in essence, it might, it took 20, 30 years, but
It's the
who
long
cares?
game.
Yeah, it's a long game. I was
Speaking
enjoying the ride.
I got new tires for the Sonic yesterday, and I've known the guy that would I thought was just the worker at the tire shop because I just couldn't we used to go to the barbershop and I worked there, and he's like, oh yeah, I'm the owner now, and I'm like, damn, you own this thing now? He's like, yeah, and I was like, well, how'd that happen? He's like, I just stood here longer than everybody else, and he started off as a service driver, bro. Now he owns the whole Manal tires service on 4th and Manal. And he's like,
That's crazy.
He's all, everyone thought, oh, you needed to do this, you needed to do hard work. He's all, nah. He's all, exactly. All those dudes outworked themselves and had to retire, and I just stood here longer than everybody else. Now I own it because he played the long game.
Mm-hmm.
He knew what's gonna come with that if I just stay here longer than everybody else, and the company's gonna see my loyalty and they're gonna want to sell it to me.
Yep.
Because they know I'm here. They know.
And how old is he?
I think he's like 40.
Jeez.
Like he worked at it when it was still Big O. He's been there since
Yeah.
Big. And then it's been like 3 different shops, and he's been there with every company.
And the one across from Valley Pond?
It's right across from Valley Pond. That Manal Tire was mobile, and now he owns it.
Damn, that's crazy. And they're always busy.
Always.
Yeah.
I thought it was a discount tire at one point.
It was. It was a Big O, then it was a discount, and it was something else, and then it was something else, and now it's his.
That's cool.
Well, I can remember taking